Everybody, welcome to News of the Squares. Duh.
Thank you. Oh, you almost got me.
Welcome
Grab my chest via Fred Sanford there.
Welcome to News of the Squared. I'm Scott. I'm your resident foreign reporter, as they call me, and sometimes sort of co-host. And I am joined today. Actually, I am joining today your two of your usual. Not jobs, would that be right?
Yes.
That works.
Mr. Jeff Stein and Mr. Mike Boyle.
Yo.
And take it away, Mike.
All right. I will start this week. Okay, so you think traveling for the holidays sucks. Stuck in traffic for 1 hour or 2 hours, fine. France, as of today, the 16th, the day we're recording, France records a 391-mile traffic jam as public transport brought to halt by third week of strikes over pension changes.
Oof.
A traffic jam of 391 miles. Third week, President Emmanuel Macron's government appeared determined to push ahead with its plans despite the French transport strikes causing widespread disruption as they enter their 12th day. In the Paris region, only 2 metro automated trains with no drivers were fully running as the other 14 remained closed or only very partially running. Most regional and national trains were at a standstill, while international train routes also suffered disruptions. Lorry drivers launched a separate protest on Monday, staging road blockages across France to demand better salaries and working conditions. Mr. Macron said last week he wanted the government to continue to work on the pension changes. The strikes involve mostly public sectors and all that, blah, blah, blah. But there's a picture here on ITV.com of the you see on the traffic reports on the morning shows where you see the traffic. This is a line of headlights that go off into the horizon. I mean, it's like, whoa. Which is like 600 kilometers long. That's like the length of the state of Illinois. The width, the whatever.
I was going to say,
north to south.
I don't understand that metric crap. What
I
are you
know,
trying to
yeah.
pull
We
here,
said
Edwin?
390 miles, which
What
is
are you
about
trying
600,
to pull here, Edwin?
600 kilometers for our foreign listeners, which are none. Because I checked the metrics. I checked the stats. Anyway, yeah, that's a long ass. Some of it's dropped. Just 1-2 trains only
But if you
operating.
gotta go to the bathroom.
You just pull over. You gotta use your
you're
wine
already
bottle. That's what they
over.
do in France. They use their wine bottles.
Really?
Oui, oui.
Oh.
You're a pisser, Mike.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Sacre bleu, the traffic, it is very bad.
So wait, are people just literally stuck in traffic where they ran out of gasoline and stuff?
No, they're between the only 2 trains that are running and the other 14 are not, or at least partially running. That and just the people got to use their cars, and then the protesters are arranging road blockages to slow the traffic down, and the police can't keep up. They're running a strike through Christmas as a new round of protests across France was planned for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, or Tuesday the 17th. So crazy, man.
You know who they need? They need Sheriff Buford T. Justice.
That's right.
Some bitches.
That's right.
He
Could
fixed the whole
you
problem.
imagine a French version of Jackie Gleason?
Oh, Jackie Gleason as Clouseau.
Hey,
Good Lord.
Oh my!
Can you do that, Mike? Can you do that?
Bandit, where's my beret? I don't know.
Sacre bleu, bandit.
Sacre bleu.
I don't even know what I sacre
Mared
bleu for. I didn't
that
sock
bandit.
nobody.
Yeah.
What's
So-
all this French shit?
Do they have Trans Ams in France? Not likely. Jeff, why don't you go to the next
I'm looking
story?
for the bandit.
The French bandit.
I'm looking for the Le Bandito.
Le Bandit.
Le Bandit.
Skinny as a rail, supermodel as Sally Field's character.
Yeah.
All right, next story, Jeff.
Tonight.
When you
We do that tonight.
what are you gonna?
take the-
Let's
we
continue
take the
this drive.
bicycle.
This.
Okay, we need to go to the next story. Okay,
Yes.
Hey, I've got a Christmas story.
All right, I love Christmas stories.
I have a Christmas story. Woman's naughty Christmas lights display turns off neighbors.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
This is from Kansas. There's a light display definitely on the naughty side in suburban Johnson County. Back to display maturity audiences only. It's a bit graphic and has been blurred for our story.
WGN blurred the image. Oh my god.
Not on our Squares page. We have the actual picture.
Unedited
we'll
for your pleasure.
We'll get to that in a second. The explanation from an individual named Marcelo Vergara says, quote, "Well, it looks like a penis, a giant lit up penis." Until
I didn't read it and realize what county it was.
Yeah, I don't know that county, but
Johnson County.
Recently, oh, Johnson. Wow, yeah, wow, that's bad. Okay, Marcel and his wife Christy Vergara hadn't seen the display that's letting up some people in their Whispering Hills neighborhood. Vergara said, "Well, it's certainly a statement. I don't know to what, but probably not appropriate for this neighborhood." Questions surrounding the monstrosity sitting on one's family roof, formed of the 60 feet of lights. Could it be a guitar? Maybe a funky sleigh? Definitely not. The neighborhood hears from somebody named Shelby Gash. Jeez, this is not a good name.
Cousin Shelby saw it on the TV.
According to Shelby Gash, who is the creator, the neighborhood's kind of like vibe of kind of gone down because everyone's kind of uptight. So it's more on the kind of orneriness. We asked the 24-year-old what it is, and she said, quote, "It's a giant glowing dick." At first, some neighbors got a kick out of it. I don't know what we would have done if we had driven by. We probably would have wrecked my car laughing. And that's what Shelby intended. People think it's hilarious. People are stopping by in the middle of the night, taking photos and laughing. People think it's so much fun. I think there's a lot more laughter than it's bringing out than anything uncomfortable. But then neighbors were turned off by the image. The joke wears out pretty thick. All thick jokes, too.
Did you guys ever do that as a kid? Like, let's pile into the car and let's drive around and look at the neighborhood Christmas decorations?
Oh, yeah.
Not the ones that look like penises. I'd have been more up for that.
Yeah, Jeff be like, count me in. I'm Jewish, but count me in.
Yeah, count me in. Well, not really penises, but boobs would have been more interesting.
Imagine seeing that from the sky in an airplane.
So apparently the lights were rolling on for 4 days. They're claiming it's not for the Christmas spirit. So as I did a little reporting for the Squares page, apparently she got approval. I found Shelby Lynn Gash's page where she has the picture from that day, back from December 5th, and she has a text where it says, "Hey, can I use the remainder of the Christmas lights to make an outline of a giant glowing dick on our roof until the HOA complains?" Okay, cool. I thought it was funny too. And the person's like, heck yeah, Sparkly. I'm being serious. And they said, sure. So I guess her dad said it was okay. There is a picture of it on our page. It's, I don't know how anybody could think it was anything but a penis. Hold on a second. Can I get back to the page that it's on?
They got to be careful with doing that because the highway department might come and fill in the roof.
Maybe. It's been according to this, has it only really been shared 7 times? Come on. No way. It has to have been shared more than that by now.
I saw it in my Facebook feed like 6-7 times.
Oh, here we go. Now it's at, when I got it was at 7 shares. Now it's at 1.8 share. 1.8 thousand. Let me try that again. 1,800 shares. They have 2.8. They have 2,800 comments on this page from this. So yes, So God bless Shelby Gash. Shelby Lynn Gash. Sorry. But yeah, if you want to see that, it's on the Squares of the Roundtable podcast page. So happy holidays to all. Until all a good night. What do you got? Where are we going, Scott, or are we going Mike?
Scott.
Okay, very good. Speaking of penis-shaped objects,
Oh, we're going to stick here, huh?
We're going there.
Yeah, we're going to stick right in there. Ooh,
that's what she said?
Ooh. Last week you had a story about bananas duct taped to the wall worth $120,000.
Oh. Yep.
Well,
it's art.
Yeah, slippery art. But the update on that is a man at a Miami gallery is talking about the moment he removed a $120,000 banana from an exhibit, peeled it, and ate it. The New York-based performance artist David Donta posted a video of his stunt Saturday. There were 3 editions of the banana duct tape installation. 2 bananas had already sold for around $120,000, according to the gallery. Donta said people looked stunned when he ate the high-priced fruit. 50% of people say, don't do this, it's crazy. The other 50 say it's genius, he said. You should know absolutely what art about. You should know it's absolutely what art's about, I think is what they're saying. Art is about the question mark. He further explained that he thinks the artist was joking with the installation, and in turn, he was having fun with the joke. Security escorted him from the gallery, which says it will not press charges against him. The gallery has replaced the banana with another one. Now there are security guards keeping a watch on it. So there's your update.
It goes beyond that. I don't think we posted this one to the Squares page, but I think I posted it to my personal page. Popeyes duct taped one of their chicken sandwiches to the wall, and they got $120,000. They got 120. Actually, supposedly they got more. Hold on.
They actually did sell that?
Popeyes duct taped a chicken sandwich to a canvas, and it's priced at $120,003.99. Very nice. The price of a sandwich. Got it. So yeah, they ended up doing this, and so yeah, they I guess they got a hold of the guy. They're doing this. I'm looking to see if I can find a pricing, because I saw a few other people do stuff like that, like for people who are in the Chicago area. Scott would know. Scott would probably remember Manny's Deli, right?
Don't think I hung on. I was mostly around like Belmont, Halstead.
Area. Well, it should be north side enough. But apparently Manny's Deli duct tape either a corned beef or a pastrami sandwich to a wall. So there's that. People are doing this like crazy all over the place. But yeah, like Popeyes apparently did this one, and a few other places are doing these duct tape things to canvases. So there you go. Yeah, I didn't realize we could have made money this way, Mike. We've truly skipped.
Yeah, I work at a hardware store. I have rolls of duct tape at my disposal.
Yes. I bet you even have free blank wall space there.
Plenty of it. Oh, opportunity missed.
What if you duct tape to the wall?
Whoa. Now we're
I know.
Whoa, that's deep, man.
I know. I'm thinking that too. All right, who's next?
I am.
What do we got?
Voter fraud? That's amazing. I have the same combination on my luggage. Georgia voter check-in tablets are no longer using the default 1234 password, according to officials.
No.
Passwords on Georgia's new voter check-in machines have been changed from their default of 1234, according to the state election officials.
No way.
The Secretary of State's office said the training documents posted online are outdated. The documents were obtained and published by American Oversight, a government accountability organization, and reported Friday by Politico. The documents showed that the voter check-in iPads supplied by St. Louis-based No Inc. used the 1234 default password to process surrendered absentee ballots or update the voter status of someone flagged as a potential non-citizen.
Good Lord.
The state, working with No Inc., has already both changed the password and increased the number of password characters and has updated printing training material so passwords will not be part of them, said Gabriel Sterling, Chief Operating Officer for the Georgia Secretary of State's office.
Odd.
The 1234 password used for an app on the iPads, but not to sign into the devices.
So now it's what, 5-4? What is it now? 4-3-2-1?
It's ABC 123.
Yeah. It's like
the process to change the password started a couple of months ago, Sterling wrote in an email, but it's unclear when the change was completed. So, congratulations. Well, we've got that coming up in, 11 months? So, hopefully there'll be no shenanigans the next year.
I'm sure the
Russians, the Ukrainians, we'll see who's...
the Chinese?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, I was going to ask, how do you count 1, 2, 3, 4 in Russian?
Odin, I used to know the numbers.
Well, that's the new password.
Deva, I think, is 2. Odin is 1.
I think we got to be worried about the Shriners.
Shriner collusion. So, yeah. So, congratulations. So, you got that to look forward to all next year. I'm not looking forward to the election cycle next year.
1, 2, 3, 4. And they
because who knows how long these pads had that. Okay. So.
Yeah, didn't they just have an election, too?
I think they had a special election.
Didn't they have, an election in Georgia just recently?
They did.
Didn't they have a governor election? Well, not this past year. I think it was the year before.
There was they were doing this in preparation for the March 24th presidential primary. So.
Yeah, somewhere there's a Sanders.
I'll withhold some comments.
Somewhere there's a Sanders fan for sure who this is
Scott, what do we have next?
Okay, well, sorry, went down the right way. Last week you had also a story about the Kentucky Fried Chicken law.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did.
Well, now, to go along with that, you can let visions of Olive Garden dance in your head with their new take on a digital fireplace. You can find hours-long videos of a crackling fireplace on YouTube and even Netflix for a perfect holiday or party backdrop. Or you can watch the Olive Garden's take on it. Instead of a fireplace, you'll be watching an 8-hour loop of their pastas baking in the oven.
Okay.
The two
What
pastas...
is this? Hold on. I'm going to pull this up. Olive Garden...
I got this one off Western Mass News. Olive Gardens wants you to ditch the fireplace videos and watch their pasta bake instead. The two pastas featured in the video are smoked mozzarella, shrimp rigatoni, and asado tortellini alfredo with grilled chicken. It gives you a link on the page where you can watch pasta here, or if you're more inclined to stick with tradition, you can watch a 10-hour fireplace video on YouTube, or watch a fireplace your home at Netflix.
My niece was over, and we were decorating the tree a couple weeks ago, and my niece was over with my family, and she put on the 1 hour of crackling fire from Netflix. Okay. And then it was making the jokes, I'm warming my hands in front of the TV, making the jokes or whatever, But I don't know, pasta, I don't think I need to feed food bake. I mean, we have enough food channels now. I don't think I need to watch food baking. It would just make me hungry.
Yeah, but it confuses your sense of taste because of the fact that
I'm not gonna
you're smelling chicken but seeing pasta.
Yeah. Misleading.
That was me.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, wait, where's that? Oh, Scott's giving it to me so I can take a look at it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I gave it to both of you.
I love it when he gives it to me. I love it when he gives it to me. That's all I have.
He's our special guest.
Oh,
Jeff's getting it.
I think Jeff hasn't been to a strip club in a long time.
Not in a while, no. Let's see. Okay, so what? Is there music? Hold on.
Is there sounds involved? I mean, just hear the sizzling of the cheese melting, or?
Yes. Yes. You can't hear it right now, but.
Okay, like the bubbling of the cheese on the pasta.
It's like a bubbling sound, like it's cooking. Yes. You added more sound effects than it actually sounded. Yeah.
I'm the Foley guy for the Olive Garden videos. I want my cut. I want my check.
Yeah, it's 8 hours long. It's meant to.
8 hours.
Who cooks pasta for 8 hours? I mean, wouldn't
know.
it? Maybe it's different pastas. They rotate once it's done.
Do they change pastas in the middle at some point?
I don't know.
Nope. Same pastas.
Maybe it's slowed down. Maybe it's time lapse. Oh, whatever. Maybe I'm thinking.
No, it doesn't time lapse. It doesn't change the picture at all.
It's in real time.
It's just it just sits there. It's like okay, it's just there. It's like looped. I don't know. Whatever. This isn't nearly as cool as it sounds. This is kind of lame.
Hey, combine it with a chicken log, you got it made.
Yeah, that would be the trick. Is you put this on the screen somewhere and make it look like you've got like this, and then you put the chicken log on. That would work. That might work. That could possibly happen.
Actually, the combination would be great before the Christmas dinner. You know, you have your relatives come over like noon or something, you fire up that log, and you have the pasta going and make everybody suffer all the way to dinner.
Yeah, and then you serve them tofurkey or something like that.
Yeah.
Something crazy like that.
The stuff you said in the can.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
There you go. Here we go. Here's the whole thing. Absolutely. We're good. Thanks for playing.
Big gelatinous blob in the shape of cranberry sauce from a can. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this brutal looking last week. That's all I can say. Okay, so as we go from that to apparently a school bus recently had to be evacuated and 911 had to be called over the smell of too much Axe body spray. This is ironically from the Today Show of all places. A middle school student put on enough Axe body spray to stop a bus. The local fire department and emergency medical services responded to a report of a hazardous material aboard a bus of middle school students in Parrish, Florida on Monday afternoon. Actually, it's been passed since then. After the bus driver pulled over due to students complaining about a noxious smell. Apparently there were 30 students.
Which is
to get to the bottom of the mysterious smell, eventually he came to a student smelling like a cast member of the Jersey Shore mini middle school spinoff. Once I got down to it, I was able to determine it. Before I could even tell one student what was looking for, I made a motion like I was saying, and he handed me an empty bottle of black Axe body spray. I could smell it all over him. Officials found no other remnants of any type of chemical or liquid that may have caused this smell. A third of the students were complaining about respiratory distress, but nobody required hospital transport. The buses have air conditioning and windows were closed during the ride due to warm weather, which exacerbated the smell. The bus radio dispatched 911 while the bus was stopped and evacuated. Williams said no student with the cop would have happened whether it was a high. I don't know what the heck this is. The school cannot confirm or deny that the Axe body spray was the culprit of causing the smell, although one student did have a bottle of empty Axe in his backpack. They spent a lot of time worrying about. See, but this is the problem. See, take a shower. See, kids don't know any better. You got to teach kids that they got to take a shower. You can't just you can't do the Irish shower. You can't. Nope. You can't. Well, you can, but it's a bad idea. And here's why. Apparently, you can gas an entire bus, which is pretty impressive. That's a lot of Axe. What was he thinking? He wasn't thinking as a kid.
Yeah.
He was thinking you asked for it.
Oh, wow. He was trying to impress somebody, or somebody didn't take a shower. That's without question. That's got to be what it is.
They do that too, yeah, the youngins, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to take a shower.
And then when they get to college age, they not only do that, but they think doing laundry is throwing their shirt in the dryer.
Yeah, that's not what college is. College is you take the Axe spray and you spray it on your clothes, and you hope one of them smells good enough that it works.
When I went to college, we didn't have Axe.
Oh,
we had Brute.
By Brute. It was either or
Old
Lysol.
Spice.
Or Old Spice, yeah.
And you name it, that's how you did it. It was, does this smell good enough that I can wear it at the moment because I'm too lazy to cook? Because I forgot to do enough laundry. Yes? No. You know, that's how it works. Different mindset.
The worst is when somebody does it down and then goes down on the subway here in New York.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Because it's not like Chicago where the doors open and you get a little breeze. It's like...
Yes.
So you get curry, body odor, and Axe.
Oh! You could probably take out an entire subway that way. You wouldn't even need real chemical weapons.
It'd be worse than the tunnels in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, seriously. Okay, what else we got?
Well, we have a follow-up story from actor, I guess, Jason Derulo.
Oh, no, singer Jason Derulo.
Singer, okay. Well, he's apparently an actor in this singer-actor.
Is he in Cats? Is that what the deal is?
Apparently, yes. Jason Derulo is complaining that his Anaconda was edited out of Cats.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Apparently, anacondas and felines do not mix. While appearing on Andy Cohen's Sirius XM show, Radio Andy, Jason Derulo complained about his quote-unquote anaconda being digitally clipped from the upcoming movie Cats, and he was not referring to a pet snake. A 30-year-old singer will make his feature film debut as Rum Tum Tugger in the big screen adaptation of the hit Broadway musical Cats.
Wait, stop.
Rum Tum Tugger.
Yes, that's where he will. His first entry in IMDb, Rum Tum Tugger.
Yes, no, I understand, but why if you're gonna give him if he's gonna have a name like Rum Tum Tugger, you shouldn't be editing out his anaconda.
Well, as we all know, as you listened last week, the singer raised eyebrows in November when he posted an Instagram photo that showed him in form-fitting briefs with a serious bulge between his legs. A fan asked what animal he was hiding in his pants, and Derulo cheekily responded, anaconda. Although Instagram removed his picture, he made sure everyone knew that he was only semi-aroused when the pic was snapped. The R&B star even jokingly posted a sandwich over his manhood in response. Now, of course, the saga came up on Cohen's Monday show when Cohen suggested the producers of the movie CGI'd the dick out. Derulo provided an XL comeback 125%. After acknowledging that Rum Tum Tugger is not known for being hung, Cohen hinted that the Cats people might have lost out on at least one ticket sale.
Whose ticket sale did we lose out on?
I don't know. It was maybe one or two of his Instagram followers. Considering whether or not he'd seen the movie, if Derulo's manhood was unadulterated, Andy said, I would have been there freaking opening day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
So Jason Derulo is like the new unofficial...
Tom Jones.
He's the Tommy Lee of the 2000s.
There's a still shot of him in the musical, and he's got, like, the cat ears and no, like, human ears.
Yeah.
And he's got, like, the spiked collar with the bells on it around his neck. And
So...
Yeah.
So can I admit that this has been a fight with family right now?
Over going to see Cats?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'm like, no, you cannot make me. That looks horrible. I'm like, no way. You guys go on your own. I'm not seeing it.
No, it looks awful.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it when I was a kid. I didn't get
They
it.
can't
I thought it was weird.
They can't have commercials on TV that show like more than 2 seconds of footage without a quick edit. I mean, it looks bad. It looks creepy as fuck.
Yeah, I know. And the funny part is they supposedly worked on the CGI of that to make it look better. And it looks a little better, but I'm still like, no.
So yeah, if you're hoping to see his Instagram photo in the movie, yeah, you're gonna be out of luck.
When does Cats open? Is that this weekend?
I think it's the week of Christmas. I don't know. Is it this week? I'd have to check here.
Hold on.
This week it opens. Yeah, it opens. Nope, it opens December 20th, same as Star Wars.
Ah, well, they're not going to make that much money.
No.
Yeah. I at least figured out a way. I'm like, no, I'll go to Jumanji. I'll see you guys later. No way. You can't
a friend of mine went and saw Knives Out. He said it was very, very good.
See, Ryan Johnson. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I could do it.
Okay, so nope, not
that.
going to see Cats. So
not seeing Cats. Apparently not going to see Jason Derulo's Giant Anaconda Schlong. So
I guess not.
Go figure.
So,
that's a catastrophe.
Oh God! Wow. Wow. Actually, it's more like meow.
Meow.
Oh my.
Pussyfooting around.
Yeah. Okay. Next story.
Next story. I think you're up, Scott.
All right. Well, every year in New York, if you're not familiar, and I think some other cities, I know Newark did one this year, they have this stupid thing called SantaCon. And what SantaCon is all these drunk idiots get dressed up as Santa and like sexy elves and everything, and bar hop and get absolutely wasted.
Okay, that sounds okay.
In the thousands. And the story is SantaCon is still terrible. SantaCon 2019 brought all sorts of drunken debauchery to the streets of New York City this past Saturday. One particularly awful reveler reportedly peed in the middle of a McDonald's before passing out in the front, while others packed into subway cars while being obnoxiously loud. Though Times Square was the official starting point, the East Village was SantaCon Central, with lines snaking outside of bars for hours on end, with people dressed up as Santas, elves, and other Christmas themes. I'm trying to see where the good part is.
Is there a good part to this story?
Well, apparently it was like every other year, people puking all over the place, peeing all over the place, passing out all over the place. So beware of SantaCon, and January 6th is the New York City's Subway No Pants ride.
Oh,
what?
Boy.
Yeah, every year they have a ride where everybody takes off their pants and rides the subway.
When you say take off your pants...
Take off your pants, leave your underwear on, and ride in your underwear.
Okay, just check it. So no commando.
No commando.
No, you
Jason
got to wear.
Derulo.
No, you have to.
Boxers or briefs.
Or bikini.
Yeah.
Or
bikini
some wear
bottom.
thongs.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's a yearly thing. I'm surprised. Do they? They gotta have. They have it at other cities. I think Chicago has that too. But why the hell they picked January 6th for it? I don't know.
Because it's funny. Make people freeze.
Ugh.
I have found the SantaCon website, by the way.
For New York City?
They have their own website.
They have a website.
Oh, this thing is huge, Mike. This thing is huge.
Oh no, there's world. Is there a tour? What is this? It's a worldwide thing.
Yeah. What?
Wait a minute.
What they do in New York?
Mike.
What they do in New York is they get a list of the different participating bars. And there are like 30 or 40 bars, and they go off this list to know what bars to go into, because a lot of bars won't serve them.
Right.
They're doing it at River North on Sunday. Where at? Hosted at El Jefe. I don't even know what El Jefe is. I should probably... What happens at SantaCon? Okay, so... SantaCon.
It's just a bar hopping.
SantaCon has been terrorizing New York City for more than a decade, billed as a charity event. But in actuality, it's a day when thousands of drunken bros descend upon the city. It's gotten so bad that several bars now ban anyone dressed up that day.
Jeez.
Everyone is called Santa. I'm confused. Everyone is called Santa because everyone is Santa. That's not true. But it's easy to confuse you.
Santa is in all of us, Jeff. Especially if you're drunk.
Especially if you're ho ho ho.
Well, let's see. Are you Santa, Web Santa, or someone else? Yes. Okay. What's this all about? Convention of Santas, groups of men and women dressed like Santa. Women as Santa could be interesting, but usually those are strip clubs anyway. Not exploitive. What do you mean not exploitive? What's the point of going?
You should see some of the Santa costumes these women are wearing.
That's what I
like
mean.
the sexy elves?
Exploitive. How could that possibly be possible?
So they say this is under the guise of charity. What charitable organizations profit from this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. Can I bring my kids? Probably not.
It's for the kids.
Can I get smashed? Sure.
But
let's see. Guidelines. Oh, they have a guidelines page. Oh, okay. Let's see what this does. This is a Santa hat alone is not enough. Have fun. Don't get drunk.
Don't get drunk. The guidelines, the official guidelines say not to get drunk.
Yes.
That's their disclaimer. That's their out.
Just your fellow Santa is Santa. Watch out for elves. Elves work hard for Santa all year, especially hard during the holiday season. Santa loves his elves. That sounds kiki wrong. Except when they show up in his red-themed event dressed in green. Traditionally, elves are abused at SantaCon. Oh, okay. I'm not even going there. Not all of these guidelines should be taken seriously. Some of these guidelines should be taken very seriously. If you can't work out which ones they are, then you're not intelligent enough to take part in SantaCon.
Which is 99% of the people.
Don't be drunk in public. Being drunk or disorderly will tarnish Santa's reputation. One bad Santa can ruin things for the entire location because we're all dressed the same. Also, it's an offense and you can constantly get arrested. Remember that there is no bail fund for incarcerated Santas. And if you cross that line, you'll be there on your own. Don't be that Santa. If you do get drunk in public, you should get in a fight with other Santas. Get arrested quickly as possible before anyone gets hurt. Be carted away in handcuffs and have the whole thing recorded on video for the evening news and YouTube. Santa does not make children cry. Optionally bring gifts. Nice things to give children, naughty things for adults. Don't throw your gifts at anyone, especially if the gifts are raw Brussels sprouts. Santa dresses for all occasions. Interesting. Santa doesn't whine. Santa does not mess with security. This goes on for a while. How many are these out there? 25. No Santa left behind. Santa cares about his other fellow Santas. Stay with the group. Santa doesn't drink and drive. Santa loves the media, but Santa doesn't talk to the press. What?
Santa stabs another Santa on the LIRR.
23. Read the guidelines one more time. 24. If you reach this rule, it probably means you didn't get locked into a loop reading the guidelines over and over again per the previous rule. Therefore, you're probably intelligent enough to take part in SantaCon. 25. Merry Christmas. Okay.
I get it. 25 rules. I get it.
Yeah.
Because there's that many days until Christmas in December.
And it's 25 years, apparently.
Oh.
Contact Santa. Can we really contact Santa? What are we contacting Santa? How
we just send a letter to the North Pole, dude.
Yeah,
that's
seriously. Can I be like, can I want an Xbox or all that stuff? Santa. Never mind. All right, we've done enough of this.
And I just sent something on the no pants ride too, in case you guys want to research it for another time.
I don't know that I do.
I don't think I'm good with enough information I've been received.
It depends on what I have to see about the no pants, and then there's a yes and a no.
There's the penny ride that's on on New Year's Day or whatever, New Year's Eve or whatever.
So once again, we found a story so good that Mike and I both posted it on the Squares page.
Yeah, we do that almost simultaneously sometimes.
Yeah, we need to get a little better.
Yeah, we need to stay coordinated in that regard.
So, from the Smoking Gun and Fox News, we bring you another Florida man story. This one about the Florida man found eaten by an alligator actually died from a meth overdose. The Florida man was first found partially eaten by an alligator earlier this year, died from a meth overdose. I think we talked about this. This might be a follow-up.
Yeah, I think I remember it last week.
Yes, we definitely talked about this.
Because I was thinking when you read the story, he probably got it from the meth squirrel.
Yeah, we definitely did this. So this is a follow-up. Was found dead near Fort Meade, a city in Polk County, roughly 60 miles east of Tampa. Yes, we did this in June. Reported seeing the man's body in a nearby alligator's mouth and called authorities. So apparently there was an autopsy, and apparently they found that he was already dead or intoxicated by meth that had nothing to do with the alligator. Okay. Oh, okay, there you go. Well, you know. Wow, alligator was 450 pounds and 12 feet long.
That's a big one.
That's a big alligator.
That's a lot of golf balls.
That's a lot of alligator. Okay, what has everybody else got? We got any more?
Actually, that's a lot of penis fish. Thousands of penis fish have washed up on a California beach. After an influx of dark and stormy weather, residents in California's Bay Area woke to find their local beach awash with what appeared to be hundreds and hundreds of pulsating pink penises. I had no idea what they might be. It went on for 2 miles, said resident David Ford. I walked for another half hour, and they were scattered everywhere. There were seagulls lined up on the beach the whole way, having eaten so much they could barely stand. Baffled by what he was seeing on Drake's Beach, Ford reached out to a biologist at Bay Nature who explained that, yes, while these pink and swollen logs totally look like a bunch of dicks, they are, in fact, a strange species of marine worm known as the fat innkeeper. I'm not even going to try the scientific name.
That is the scientific name.
No,
isn't it?
Eurychus
Where's it?
capo. Urechis, second word Caupo is the science name.
Are you sure it's not Rum Tum Tugger Jason Derulo?
That's the scientific name.
That's the scientific name, I would assume.
Rum Tum Tugger. I think that's the name of this News is Squared.
By the way,
about
this story's on our Squares page, and you can see the picture of an entire beach filled with penis worms.
Penis fish.
Penis fish.
Wow, penis fish.
We should go there, grab a bunch, and tape them to a wall.
Yes.
Yes, I got the duct tape.
And I'll guarantee you, nobody will be eating them.
Yeah, but we'll probably get protested by PETA.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I'm okay with this though.
It looks like a slimy, uncircumcised penis with a nipple on the end and a ball on the other end. That's what these things look like.
Circumcised? Well, maybe it's not. I don't know.
Well, semi-circumcised. Thin skin.
We're arguing over this.
There's your show name, semi-circumcised. Yeah.
I can't believe it. This is what we've come to. Is penis jokes and.
Yeah, right.
The alligator on meth probably ate a ton of these. I don't know.
It was just, I just couldn't picture the seagulls all keeled over because they're so stuffed. Rock!
Yeah, they were stuffing themselves with penis fish. Got it.
One half sticking out of a gull's mouth.
Yeah.
That's something I want to picture.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, that's... Okay, well, what do we got, Mike?
I've got one more. This is more celebrity news. Former Disney actress says porn pays better. Maitland Ward, who rose to fame on ABC Disney Channel's Boy Meets World, says she makes more money in the adult entertainment industry and has even been nominated for awards.
Who is this?
Maitland Ward. I forget who the actor. She played Rachel McGuire on Boy Meets World.
Wow.
She was a redhead, but anyway, she's a 42-year-old actress. She tells the Daily Beast she was recently nominated for 2 Adult Video News Awards. When people say she had to turn to porn, I laugh because this is a good thing and I'm making more now, she says. If you talk to my younger, more virginal soap opera self, I would never have seen this coming out of me. Ward, who played... Yeah, coming out of me. Ward, who played Rachel McGuire, the bombshell redhead obsession of both Eric and Jack on Boy Meets World, says her career transition to porn happened by chance. After the show ended in 2000, she booked a few bits in Hollywood before moving on to study theater and screenwriting in New York and L.A.
So she booked a few bits, and then she booked her few bits.
But in 2013, as a 30-something actress, she says she got her big break at comic conventions while dressed up in sexy cosplay, which she posted on social media, much to her team's chagrin. I had a publicist who was like, stop putting up sexy pictures. They will not hire you for anything if you do that. Once you get past 30, 35, they don't hire you for doing sexy stuff. You should be auditioning to play Disney moms, she says. He thought he was giving me good advice, but it just wasn't my thing. I was typecast. I was seen as a wholesome comedy star, and I was trying to fight against that. I didn't want to play a Disney mom. Soon afterwards, she discovered that her millions of Instagram fans wanted more. So, she began selling adult content online through a Snapchat premium account and through Patreon. For 2018, I was the #1 adult content creator for Patreon, she says. And put the power back in my hands.
Good reason. Hello.
Studios wouldn't give me that. Ward says that she makes as much as 5 figures a month on OnlyFans, that's the app, snagging $62,000 in her best month in 2018. $62,000 a month?
Yep. Welcome to porn.
Yeah.
Porn pays well.
Yeah.
And
soon after she started... I'm sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
I'm surprised Jason Derulo hasn't started to consider it.
Soon after, she started doing girl-on-girl sex scenes on her premium Snapchat account, something she calls just another kind of performance, which led to her first feature porn role in Drive. She first announced her role in a 3.5-hour erotic thriller on Instagram, where she posts a slew of X-rated photos. Ward describes filming porn scenes as something that feels natural. Now that she's the face of high-end XXX brand Deeper.com, she has no plans to slow down anytime soon. So, good on her. But she said, aside from the money, she's glad to still have her Boy Meets World fans.
Ha!
So, good on her.
Well, I'm sure she made the penis fish
looking
happy.
pretty good. Yeah, she could, maybe how much she maybe encounters some penis fish on her Instagram.
How is it possible that we haven't got Boy Meets MILF yet?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Boy Meets Cougar.
Yeah, that too.
Mm.
See,
so good on her. Yeah, she's this story on the New York Post. She looks smashed, man. She's sexy,
she
looks good.
But this brings up something that I've thought for a long time that certain people are never happy with when I say it out loud, which is cosplay, just porn, just nerd porn.
Well, yeah. You look at Yaya Han's any cosplay by Yaya Han. It's just her in cleavage. That's it. Yeah. Every cosplay has her cleavage showing out.
If you're gonna, if
people like doing that, good on them. All right. I know you have an issue with cosplay, Jeff, but
that's one of the reasons I have an issue with cosplay. Is because these are all guys who are like, oh, cosplay. These are the same people who usually are like strip club bully. It's like, okay, but you'll go and drool like losers over somebody wearing a Black Widow outfit, and it's like, okay, you're just as bad, if not worse. So,
how about the fluffies and plushies? They're even worse.
You mean the furries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we can't say anything like that in front of Ivan. He gets.
No!
I know.
Wait.
The
So
anthropomorphic community, I think, is the correct nomenclature.
Oh, wait. You're gonna love this, Mike.
Okay.
My aunt was at, I guess there was a dog show recently in Rosemont, and at the same time as the dog show was the Furries show.
The furry convention?
The furry convention. And you're going to love this. This is the part where I can't make this shit up. Is her and my mom are talking about it, and they said it sounds amazing and fascinating, and they should go next year. And I'm like, what?
Good luck.
No.
Best of luck. No. I'm not creeped out by the furries because I've been to Comic Cons, I've been to Star Trek conventions, I've been to other shows.
The furries
it's just people having a good time that wearing the fursuits. I don't see any of the bad stuff.
The furries are such a different animal, literally.
Literally, I get it, yes.
And figuratively.
Yes.
I mean...
I've heard stories.
It doesn't bother me personally, but...
I've heard stories about furries.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's this...
Including from Ivan.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've heard stories, and sometimes I've seen stories, because these people are at cons, and it's so...
You can,
creepy.
If she does go, you can tell her dress up as the Energizer Bunny.
Oh, they're not going to dress up at all. No. This whole that like I said, I was just about dying. I'm like, no, this is a really bad idea, and I couldn't convince them otherwise. They want to go. I'm like, you're kidding me. This is what you want to go to? Okay. This is a really bad idea, but all right, you guys go right ahead. Okay.
Okay, how many we got left?
I got one more.
I got a couple, but
all right.
Go ahead, Scott.
Oh, okay. This is out of 1010 Wins here in News Radio here in New York. And it's about the New York man, believe it or not. Indiana State Police Department, Steuben County, Indiana. A man with a homemade license plate drawn with a crayon on a paper grocery bag was arrested after Indiana State troopers stopped to lend a stranded motorist a helping hand.
I thought you said this was the New York man. Is this Indiana?
It occurred in Indiana.
Well, that makes all the sense in the world.
Okay.
I can see this. I can see a mile away.
Officers Craig Wilcock and Zarek Finley were driving along the I-80 toll road in Steuben County, Indiana at approximately 2:30 p.m. on Sunday afternoon when they saw a man standing next to a Toyota Corolla on the side of the road tending to a flat tire.
What county is this? Wait, hold on.
It says Steuben County.
It's an I-80,
keep going,
so it's north
Scott.
of
I
Indiana.
gotta check something. I'm curious where this is.
Let me see, tending to a flat tire. But when the Indiana State Troopers pulled over to help the man, things began to unravel quickly. The man identified himself as Joshua Lewis Brown, age 20, from Rochester, New York, and told the officers he was unable to change the tire and needed a tow truck. But when Wilcox and Finley were about to oblige his request, they noticed the license plate was handwritten in crayon on a paper grocery bag.
I love it.
The police then ran a check on the vehicle using the vehicle identification number rather than the license plate, which ended up leading to even more suspicion. Woodcocks discovered that the Toyota had been reported stolen out of State College, Pennsylvania the day prior.
Never would have guessed.
The trooper also found that Brown had been licensed to operate a motor vehicle in any state.
Of course not.
And was currently on probation for grand larceny. The Indiana State Police said in a statement. Finley then placed Lewis Brown under arrest, and he was subsequently booked into custody and charged with possession of stolen property, a level 5 felony, operating without ever obtaining a license, a level C misdemeanor. According to the Indiana State Police, as reported by authorities in Pennsylvania, It is alleged that the vehicle had been stolen when the owner left it unattended and unlocked with the engine running in order to keep the car warm outside a local grocery store in Pennsylvania. But when the owner made his quick purchase and left the store, he found his vehicle was missing. Brown is being held on the Indiana charges and then will face extradition back to Pennsylvania pending their local charges.
Okay. Trying to be a good Samaritan.
This is up near... I'm trying to look on a map, but this apparently is up near, like...
I presume it's by the Ohio border.
It is. It's up that direction.
It's northwestern Indiana.
Northeastern Indiana.
Northeast, yeah.
Northeastern Indiana. Because when you said I-80, I hate to tell you what my first reaction was.
What's that?
Please, is this like somebody from Hammond or Gary?
No, guy from Rochester.
Yeah, well, Crayon.
Yeah. You might as well tape the penis fish to his license plate.
No. I would have been... No, God, I can't believe it.
Oh, God.
Speaking of things you can't believe.
All right.
I want you to both imagine something. You go to check your bank account, and you find $37 million.
Can I talk to the manager? I wouldn't touch it.
Well, that's kind of very close to what happened, because there was a Texas woman...
I'd like to make a withdrawal, please.
Absolutely. Well, that was my thought, too.
You're going to jail, please?
Not if I could get out of the country faster, please. Pick someplace that doesn't have extradition. You should be fine. But apparently a Texas woman finds $37 million accidentally deposited in her bank account.
Wow.
She has a screenshot for the fact that for a second she was a millionaire. But she did the right thing, which is she checked first with the Legacy Texas Bank, and of course it was an error.
Oh.
And it's funny because she was like, the first thing I was going to do was 10% tithing, and then I was going to donate some money, and then I would have invested in real estate. In a statement, the bank told the website 2Fab that when handling foreign currency deposit made by Ruth, a bank clerk accidentally put an account number into an amount field by mistake. The part that I think is interesting about this is they didn't reward her for telling them about the error in any way, shape, or form. But they sure did strip her fast of it and say, yeah, not yours.
Oh.
But imagine, like, you were, like, there and it was like, okay, holy crap, $37 million.
I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I'd do the whole Fred Sanford thing like I did at the beginning of the program because Scott was saying squares.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's the trick is, I'm with Mike, which is, yes, I'd like to roll this over into a Cayman's account or something, like immediately, and then leave the country. Come get me. Have fun.
Yeah, and then you'd have to, like $37 million in stolen money, you'd be living like somewhere in... But you have to leave your life behind completely.
Do you?
Yeah, you couldn't come back to America, man. I don't think I'd want to be a millionaire and not be able to come back to my homeland.
Eventually you could. I mean, it would take a little bit of time. Because the trick is that you put it in some really good, like, interest-bearing accounts, and then just make a deal and be like, okay, here's the $37 million.
Yeah,
as long as you got your money.
Assuming you don't have to pay it back with interest.
Well, those things can be negotiated, but I hope. The problem is that see now
the poor lady didn't get any perks from her for being a good person.
That would be really something. What if that was the day you got interest?
Yeah. on your account,
and you got the 1% no, less than what is
1% on her savings. Yeah.
Yeah, or what is it? Is it 1% these days?
I think it's like half of 1% now.
Half of 1%.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but take half of 1% of 37 million. I'll take it.
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat.
I don't even know what the math is. Should I do the math?
It would be $30,000.
$30,000.
1% is 30,000. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I think this next one that I got is one. Ironically, we should just save it for Ivan, but Ivan's not going to be here. We could probably talk about it later.
Oh yeah, Ivan's not here. I need to eat while he's not. Yeah, man.
Well, I think Ivan would have died for this because I think I'm waiting for Scott. Do you have cats or no?
Right now we're not allowed to have any pets except for the guinea pig. By the way, the update on that, he's still hanging in there. He has cancer, but he lives as long as he can. But no, I raised cats all my life, so I'm very familiar with it.
Right. So there's a company that wants to help your cats conquer the world. They make cardboard tanks for your cat.
Yay!
This is. Wow, this article's from 11 months ago, so it must be out there. But cats have been treated like gods since the start of civilization. Whether it's an ancient Egyptians or you get the point. But now you can. That's why Suck UK creates awesome cardboard gadgets you can buy for your cats. I'm looking at pictures of this on the site. There's like a cat in a tank.
Suck UK. Is that what you said the name of the company?
Sucks or something like that. There's like pictures of like cats in tanks.
Actually, I think I saw that on my newsfeed earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like one where it's like
one in
planes.
An airplane. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one that's like an airplane. Hold on, we're gonna go find this. This is.
See, they're capitalizing on the one thing that they know: a cat cannot refuse a box, and people are willing to pay for that.
Hold on, cardboard gadgets you could create from. Let's see. Okay, so it's a novelty. Okay, so apparently this is from the UK. I don't know what this price is in American money. It's like a play. This is so awesome. This is something I could see Ivan buying from Marley. Or something like that. Like, it looks like a tank.
It's a printed cardboard box.
Yeah, but it's a printed cardboard box that looks like a tank. How much are they getting for this? This has got to be like $20, right? It looks like that. They have other things, right? They have other versions. Suck UK. Well, maybe we should just go to Suck UK as a site. I'm curious.
Well, is that where Maitland Ward's pictures
are?
are?
Yeah, Jason Derulo is apparently where his thing is at. Let's see. Oh my God. They have a cat Playhouse DJ deck scratch pad.
Nice. We need to get one from Marley.
Oh my God. Ivan needs this. Could you imagine? He could take Marley to gigs. There's one that's like a laptop too. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no, that's Suck UK, huh? Oh, whatever. All right.
Oh, they. Okay, I see the one you're talking about, the DJ scratch pad.
Yeah,
definitely.
That looks.
Actually, when Ivan goes to a gig, you should switch out one of his turntables for that.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome. We'd never get away with it. He would know.
Yeah, and it's the scratch pad on Chewy is $24.70. The laptop.
Yeah, I saw.
Laptop is $26.25.
Yeah, so these tanks and stuff got to be like $20, $30. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, you got anything else, Scott, or you want me to zoom through? Cause...
No, I'm good.
I just got one more. Apparently, they will be auctioning off the poncho that Stallone wore in First Blood.
Ooh, they do that.
Nothing is over. Nothing. You just can't turn it off. what they're calling the hero poncho from the 1982 film First Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the profilesandhistory.com has the registration where you can place a bid for the poncho that Stallone wore in First Blood when he was out in the wilderness taking his knife to Brian Dennehy, saying, "Let it go." That's too bad about Rambo Last Blood. I'm sorry, what was that?
Batman. It sounded more like Batman and Stone.
For justice.
Yeah.
I want what they want.
But you sucked my dick.
Adrian, I want some penis fish.
Oh, seriously. Batman.
I feed him to my turtles.
Yeah.
He still has the two turtles, Cuff and Link. From
Ivan
Rocky.
eats penis fish.
Oh. Alrighty, so I guess that'll do for this week.
I got two more.
Oh, all right. Let's knock them out fast.
Two more. Let's talk about. So there was a man accused of stealing $88,000 from a bank where he worked. The reason he was arrested was after he was posing money and posted photos on social media.
Dumb.
Yeah.
I think he would have got caught eventually, but
the
fact that he just don't post the stolen goods on social media to make yourself look like a pimp.
Orlando was arrested by the FBI on December 4th and charged with financial institution fraud and related charges based on Henderson's greenbag-laden Instagram post. A former bank employee, I was a former bank employee now, from Charlotte, North Carolina, was arrested allegedly for stealing more than $88,000 in cash from a bank where he was employed. Apparently, he put it on at least 18 occasions. In 2019, he stole cash from deposits made by bank customers from the vault and then deposited it in a nearby ATM, which is actually pretty impressive. He used the money for his personal expenses and to make a large cash down payment on a luxury vehicle. He also made a fraud on Mercedes-Benz. But then put on Instagram with a statement of, I make it look easy, but this shit is really a process.
Well, now he's being processed.
I mean, you got to be some kind of stupid, even if you got it legally, to be flashing around bills like that on social media.
Less than a month later, posted another tag in San Diego, looking at my brand, thinking, this is how I got rich.
My brand, moron.
Now you're gonna be branded. You're gonna be branded.
Yep.
In the
bathroom,
Derulo,
in the prison
rum,
bathroom.
Tugger, or penis fish.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now. Final thing, because we can't end the story. We can't end 2019 without a story about a chicken sandwich. KFC cops called drive-through. Wrong sandwich, bad attitude. This is from TMZ. This happened recently. Popeyes isn't the only joint with problems. The Colonel had a bit of a situation in his hand. This is a Wisconsin story. Waukesha, which is right outside of Milwaukee.
Just north of us.
Just north of us. Further proof that you can't trust these Wisconsinites.
No.
A woman in Waukesha dialed the police after her sandwich was made wrong, and the staff allegedly gave her attitude. According to reports, the lady told police KFC crew tried to make her another one, but she didn't feel comfortable and she wanted her money back. Sure enough, officers responded to the fast food chain and found the pissed off customer plopped in the drive-through line. Apparently, they told both her and the KFC team to work it out amongst themselves. It's clearly their beef wasn't emergency, just civil. The fact that the cops showed up, that all means that it had gotten so touched that there was no way an officer of the law could be sent out, or so we thought. Of course, this comes weeks after all the stuff with Fridays. So really, the long of the story is chicken sandwich. Forget anything else. Chicken sandwich is going to be the downfall of
what's
humanity.
Caused all the rage this year.
Yes, it's the downfall of all humanity.
People have died over this sandwich, man. That's sad.
Yeah.
Chicken sandwiches have caused more wars than religion.
And it makes Jason Derulo's Rum Tum Tugger excited.
Rum Tum Tugger.
God. And by the way, if you get one, put duct tape on it and put it on a wall. It's worth about 120 grand.
That's right.
So,
and if you don't sell it, you can eat it.
Yes. Yes, like the banana. But yeah. All right. If people want to add stories, how do they do that?
You can contact us through Facebook. That's be the best way. We have the visuals to go along with these wacky stories. We're on Instagram and Twitter at SOTRT Podcast. We're on YouTube. Click the bell, subscribe. We're on Spotify. We're on Podbean. We're on Anchor.
We're on
Google, Apple. Leave us a review. We'd appreciate it. Email us at sotrtpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, gentlemen. Shout out to Ivan.
Happy birthday. Ivan. It's News of the Squared.
Happy New Year.
Old man yells at Sky.